In all my years of content creation, I realized that no algorithm could explain this one thing that I would do before I would get my views from these kinds of views to being published in all of these websites and or having this kind of a view. I'm not saying I get these views all the times, but this is the one thing I did to get me from A to point B and what I noticed worked in my videos. Imagine attracting the perfect kind of clients and or right people to your content, not by endlessly doing additional things of hashtags and all of that. It's tapping into your spiritual SEO. What is that, you may ask? It's your energetic blueprint. It's the energetic aura frail that makes you so uniquely you. Once you tap into that frequency and inner alignment within yourself, everything just magically shifts around you and you become this magnet to attract people to you rather than putting in extra effort externally to get what you want. And what if visibility wasn't something to chase, but it is something that you became? And the soul's unseen algorithm is what attracts and aligns you to the people that are meant to find you rather than any platform's SEO. So you already know every platform has its algorithm that pushes things out and pushes your content out to certain people. One thing that they don't teach you in marketing school and or any of these online gurus are going to teach you, and that no one listens to keywords, but it's your coherence. It's your aura coherence. Your energy is your database and your frequency is your visibility score. So you can't fake resonance and you can't hashtag your way to authenticity. Then the question becomes, what are you broadcasting energetically when no one is paying attention? So, no, you're not shadow banned. You're kind of censoring yourself by your old programming. You tell yourself, who am I to post this? I'm not ready. You're not visibly ready to be seen. You're not tapping into your own frail, but you're mimicking other people's frails instead, thinking that doing what somebody else is doing, tapping into their own frail, what's working for them is going to work for you. Spiritual SEO begins when you align yourself and find that frail connection of your own energetic blueprint, and you find that connection and you're so deeply rooted in it that it doesn't matter what keywords and SEOs you use, your aura and your energy will speak for itself. It's your core values. It's your honesty, your freedom, your purpose, your compassion. It's your actions, your words, and emotions. They all speak the same language. And your frequency basically becomes searchable by others who are wanting to learn and grow and figure out what you are trying to put out into the world. Tap into the intention of why you're creating content and why you want this content to be seen by the people that it needs to be seen by. Intention is the headline. Every time you create from tension, you're creating friction within what you're saying and how the viewer perceives you, versus when you speak from your truth and your inner knowing from your frail, people can't look away because you're in true alignment. Your words, your actions, the emotions behind your words are all aligned and are all the same coming from your heart rather than AI or your brain and or copying and mimicking someone else. Just like you clean your house to clean up the energy or clean up the space, you have to also clean up your energetic field. Like how you would cleanse your feed, you have to unfollow the thoughts that are limiting you in believing that it is even achievable and mute the voices in your head that are causing you to stifle your progress and your growth in what you're wanting to achieve and do. So before you post something, light a candle, set an intention, sit in the sensation of the intention that you're setting for the content that you're about to publish, and sit in that knowing and tapping into your frail, your authentic blueprint before you hit publish. Staying in alignment in this energetic blueprint isn't about perfection, okay? You're going to fall out of alignment just as I have multiple times in this content creation journey. but I've continued to play with the content, explore, and stay true to me, even when my views got really low. And I always bounce back and am able to break through to a larger audience at some point. But I don't want to keep not producing content from like my inner knowing and truth just to pander to the audience. And that's where a lot of creators lose their passion, their drive, and all of that. Your energy is basically your analytics. When your energy is low, you pause instead of forcing yourself to do more. When your energy rises, you flow with that energy, you create, um, you create, you have new ideas, you put those into motion. You can use sound to reset your frequency also. Tibetan singing bowls, using your breath and or tuning forks, even listening to ocean waves, listening to frequency music, listening to any of the plethora of playlists and songs and music, meditation music that YouTube has. You can also surround yourself with colors that support your message. Green right here, green right here. My whole messaging in right now is about healing. That is me tapping into my energetic blueprint frail within the realm of healing. And when I sit within that feeling a little bit more, I'm always recalibrating and aligning back to my frail. And I'm sure you've met people that there's just something about them that you can't forget about them. There's something about them that made you feel something. That is your aura. Your aura is your most powerful marketing strategy there ever is. And the truth is, your visibility is a vibration. You don't find your audience, you remember your signal and you call your audience to you. You can't build your reach per se. You just unblock what is blocking your resonance into tapping into your own frail. And then that spiritual energetic SEO will do all the hard work for you. And these are the moments where you just go to bed and then you wake up and your video is blown up or you've reached the audience, target audience that you want to. This isn't because you hacked it, it's because you became it. And this is spiritual SEO. If you have any questions about this topic, please comment below, subscribe to the channel for a lot more spiritual things, Western medicine, and traditional Chinese medicine healing. Bye for now.